Hello, grade 12 learners. My name is Sector Hlongwani. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So today we will be focusing on the topic that is finance. That is finance. You will always get this topic in paper one. You will always get this topic in paper one. It's a finance. So finance is divided into five, right? It's divided into five. I must mention it now. There is financial document, number one. Number two, there is budget, income, and expenditure statements. That's number two. Then number three, there is banking, interest, and tax. That's number three. And then number four, there is inflation. Then number five, there is payslip and deduction and tax. So we won't be focusing on everything that I just said today. So today we will be looking at what? Payslip, deductions, and tax. That will be what we will be focusing at today. Those are the things that we will be focusing at today. So without wasting a lot of time, let me show you the question that we have that need us to solve. The question that can be possible for you to get it in your final examination. Let me put it in the screen so that you can see what I am talking about. As you see, the question on the screen, it reads as it follows. It was a Free State Prelim 2019 paper 1. They may this year bring it in Gauteng, they may bring it in KwaZulu-Natal, they may bring it Eastern Cape or Western Cape or Northwest or so forth and so on. So it reads as it follows. All employers have an obligation to provide their employees with a payslip on a monthly basis. A payslip of a certain company is shown below. That means we don't have the name of the company, but before saying that we don't have the name of the company, let us first look at the payslip. So the other thing that I can say about such topics, the tip that you need to do, you must make sure that be able to find information from different documents that you will be given. It can be a till slip, it can be an account statement, and it can be bills. You also need to understand and check the qualifications. You also need to understand and check the qualifications. So in this question, you must read each and every detail that you see. You must make sure that you read each and every detail. You will be given time. You will be given 3 hours of answering this question paper. You must make sure that you read each and every detail that you see. As we see here, what is this? A payslip. Do you see the word payslip? And then the employer. Who is the employer? The employer is Thuso Bato Construction Company. That's the employer. The employee is Mr. Givado. Position, he's a manager. Date of birth, 15/06/1969, which is 06 is June. And then pay date. What is a pay date? It's 30/07, which is July 2018. Gross salary. His gross salary is 31,221.25 cents. Our deductions. What are the deductions? The deductions is 9,362.62 cents. Net payee, we don't have a net payee. I'm sure they will want us to calculate the net payee. We go to what? The earnings. The earnings, under the earnings we have what? Basic salary. What is the amount of the earnings? It's what is the amount of the basic salary? It's 30,021.25 cents. Then housing allowance. Housing allowance amount is 1,200. Then we look at the deductions and their amounts. The deductions of income tax, it's 4,736 rand, 90 cents. And then pension fund, it's 2,251 rand, 59 cents. Medical, medical aid we don't have, which is N. I'm sure they will ask us to calculate this N. We don't have what? The medical aid. Then we have insurance policy 1, which is 245 rand, 23 cents. Then we have insurance policy 2, which is 192 rand, 70 cents. And then we have insurance policy 3, which is 141 rand, 95 cents. Then we have agency. Agency, it's 90 rand, 25 cents. I'm sure we read each and every detail that is in what? The payslip. So now we must go and look at the questions. What does the question want us to calculate or find in the payslip? And remember, each and every answer that you will be asked, it's in the payslip. The questions, they read as it follows. They say use the payslip above to answer the questions that follows. Then they are asking us, explain the meaning of the term gross salary. What is a gross salary? Gross salary is your salary before what? Deductions. What is a gross salary? Gross salary is the amount before deductions. Okay, let us write it down. Gross salary is all the money, and before deductions. All the money and before deductions. That is the money that you earn before deductions. It's the money that you earn before deductions. We have got our 2 marks. Now we move to the second question. It says, write down the name of the employee. We must go back to the payslip and look at the name of the employee. Who is the employee? The employee is Mr. Kivado. It's Mr. Kivado. The employee is Mr. Kivado. We get our 2 marks. Now we have 4 marks. Then we go to number 3, which is 2.3. They are saying, which month is covered by this payslip? We must go back to what? To the payslip and look at the pay date. And be careful when you are answering such questions. They said which month. They did not say which date. Which month. Not a year, not a date. Which month, which is, it is July. It's July 7th month. We can say July or 7th month. You get your 3 marks. Now we go to 2.4. 2.4, they are saying the percentage of the employee's basic salary that was paid towards the pension fund. We must do what? We must go back again to the payslip. They are asking what? Determine the percentage of the employee's basic salary that was paid towards the pension fund. They are telling us The percentage of what? Basic salary. We will look for the basic salary that was paid towards the pension fund. That was paid towards the pension fund. Where's the pension fund? Pension fund. Now we found pension fund here. So that means we will say in this one, we are going to calculate it in this way. We will say 2000. We will simply say 2,251,59 divide by what? Divide by basic salary. We divide by the basic salary, which is basic salary is 30,021 rand, 25. Then always they are asking us to get what the percentage. Always when you are looking for the percentage, it will always be 100. Then we will say times 100%. And then we say equals to, let us press our calculator and see what does our calculator give us. It gives us a 7.5%. Maybe you may be wondering that why did we use the pension fund and the basic salary? We are following what? The question. The question says determine the percentage of the employee's basic salary that was paid towards the the pension fund. So that's how we got our answer. It's 7.5. Then we move to the next question. The next question, it says calculate N. We are calculating what? N. The medical aid contribution. We are calculating what? The medical aid contribution. So in this one, it's very easy. We must make sure that we don't lose focus. What we must do, we will go to what? We will take deductions. We will write deductions. We will take these deductions, the amount of the deductions, which is 9,362.62 cents. I will explain it. Why do we take the deductions? Then we go to the amount of all the deductions. We plus them, which is, we will say 4,736.90, 4,736.90, and then we plus the other one. It says 2,251.59. Then we don't have the medical aid. We will jump the medical aid, and then we go to the other one. We will say 245 rand, 23 cents, and then we go to the next one. It's 192 rand, 70 cents, and then we go to the next one again. It's 141.95 cents, and then we go to the last one. It says 90 cents. 90 rand, 25 rand. 25 cents. So in this way, what should we do? Under these calculations, we will write the number of the deductions again, which is 9,362.62 cents. And then we will minus the total that we will get on these numbers. Let us add these numbers. Let us add it. We add the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are adding the amount of the deductions. It gives us 7,658 rand, 62 cents. Gives us 62 cents. Then we will minus the deductions with the amount that we got, and which is, we get 1,704. The reason why we used the deductions in this question, it's saying the medical aid contribution. We are calculating what the medical aid contribution. That means the medical aid, the N here, the amount of the medical aid is already included in this 9,362.62 cents. It's already included, but they did not write it here. How much? So we must find out. So if ever you want to see what we are talking about, you can add all of them. As I said that the final answer is 1,704. So if ever you want to make sure that your answer is right, make sure that you add all these numbers and see, are they giving you the number that they wrote in that deductions. If you wanted to make it easier for you, say 7,658 rand, 62 cents plus 1,704, and then find out that does it gives you the amount that I calculated here. Now we pass to the next question that says the net salary. Now we are looking for what? The net salary, which is we will be calculating M. How do we calculate M? We go back again to the payslip. As I said, that each and every answer is in the payslip. We go back to the payslip and say we will take the gross salary. We will take the gross salary and minus the deductions. We get what? The net payee. What is a net payee? Net payee is the amount after all deductions. That means we will say 31,222 rand, 25 cents minus 9,362.62 cents. It's equals to what? 21,858 rand, 63 cents. That's our final amount of net pay, net salary. So I believe that from today you won't have a problem when it comes to finance under the topic of what? Payslip, deductions and tax. Good luck. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Go and pass your exam.